Okay students, so here we had just finished that the air, water and soil whose are the very important part of our living standard. Now with the help of that, here we are having different kinds of cycle, like including air, including water, including soils. These are non-living substances, but they are very beneficial for us. So here let me introduce you the first cycle of our chapter, that is biogeochemical cycles. So this basically means bio, that is means by the living. Okay, bio is related something with the living things, and geo is related with something that is related to the earth. Okay, so earth is basically geo, or we are living on earth, and chemical is again a basis of the non-living particles. Okay, so basically biogeochemical cycle is the thing, is the cycle that is giving us, representing us the relation between living and the non-living substances, and the living creatures are making the use and again making it to the part of non-living, and non-living again transferring energy to the living one. So this cycle is going on and on. How does it cycle looks like? It looks like this. So here, as you know, the basic source of energy for our living standard is the sun. And here with the sunlight, what is happening? With the sunlight, we are getting a lot of sun rays, and that is used up by the trees and plants to give us a lot of oxygen in the air. That is very useful for us. And now getting the sunlight and the minerals from the soil. So these plants are doing the photosynthesis process, and that photosynthesis process is very necessary for our living betterment also. Why? Because then only trees are going to release the oxygen and taking up the carbon dioxide. If trees are not going to take up carbon dioxide by themselves, then there will be a lot of carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere, and that again a very hazardous thing that I have told you. Carbon dioxide is a kind of greenhouse gases that is trapping the sunlight. Okay, so here carbon dioxide is getting back to this is the chemical, that is non-living, that is gas. So it is taking back towards the living organism, that is with the photosynthesis process. So here now these taken up by this, now all these decay organisms, dead organisms that are present inside the soil, all these are again get used by the plants. And why they are using? So they are get the proper growth. So this dead and decay organisms are actually living creature. Once it was living, so now by the help of microorganisms, they are get back into the trees, and they are used up by the trees and the plants, and with the help of them they will have a proper growth, and with the help of proper growth, now they will give a good fruits and vegetables that could be eaten up by us. Now see, because dead organisms are making protein in the cycle, and that is used up by the grasses, by the shrubs, by the herbs, by the trees, and that could be eaten up by human and the animals. Okay, so animals are also using this, plants are also using this. Now this is again taken up. So biological thing is taken up, chemical thing is taken up by the trees, and chemical thing, that is carbon dioxide, is taken out by the animals. Now animals like humans and the other creatures that are living on this planet are now releasing out carbon dioxide. Fine. So this thing is going to be happen like chemical and biological things. So with this process, again and again, dead and the dead and living organisms, and again it is going back to the non-living, and non-living again coming back towards the living. So this chain is completely going on like this, and water is the most prominent thing that is maintained by in this cycle. How? Because without water nothing is possible on this planet. Without water no plant is going to grow. Without water no life is going to be survived. So water is again the chemical chemical thing, water and gases basically, and soil that is used up by the trees and the other plants to grow up. So soil is used in the chemical, soil is used, water is used, and air is used. All these three things are used, which is non-living things, and these are used by the living organisms, and even living organism itself get dead on the earth with the help of earth. See, here we are using the earth's surface because microorganisms live inside the earth layer, that is crust. So this is going to convert into dead creatures inside the earth. Now the microorganisms that are present inside the earth again used up this, and this again converting them into the form of soil, water and air. So we can say these are again going to mix up in the chemical form, again get used by the trees and other animals. So this is how biogeochemical cycle works.